right, it's time to vlog. Yeah, I think this will do. Hey guys, welcome back to another update, I guess. I guess you could call this one the end of summer recap. And as you can see, it's beautiful. There's no smoke this year. Last year and the year before that, we were thick in smoke. It was really not fun to be outside. So this year, I've been very diligent about maximizing my time outside. And I've spent more time this year in the lake than probably the last 10 years combined. In fact, I actually have a spot that I really like. I don't know why nobody else goes out there. It's big, it's shallow, it's got the sandy bottoms, it's only like waist deep, and it's warm. I've clocked temperatures of 24 degrees and that's almost like bathtub water, almost. But it's enough that I can hang out in there all day long if I wanted to. So anyway, I got some misses. Let's just address the misses, and I'll talk about the pros this summer. Starting August has really been not the most productive month for me. I started off with my birthday, and if I were to be frank, I didn't do anything with it. Nobody even knows about it, and I think that kind of, puts you in the blues, right? And then while that was happening at work, I was butting heads with somebody, and I don't want to get into that because it's still sort of a live situation, but I don't like working with this person. Anyway, and also while all this was happening, I got bit by a dog. So for the most part, the whole middle chunk of August, I was just not too motivated or inspired or had the creative energy to go out and create videos. I was still doing the most that I thought I could at the time, but I still feel like I've. So anyway, enough of the negatives there. Shit happens, it's part of life. Some of the pros though, you know how I do a lot of landscape photography, and that has been quite interesting, if you will. People are really taken to it. I've had the opportunity to work with Amber, who is also trying to get some modeling experience. And together for a couple times, we actually went out and we got some pretty interesting photos. Now, I think for the most part, a good few of them have turned out really well. And it's actually made me kind of hungry to want to do more. When I go out and about and stuff, I see opportunities I either don't have the camera or the people or whatever the case may be. And I want to do more of this. It is fun. They're good. I like them. And but it's scheduling, right? Like when one person's got work, I got work, and just there's a lot of variables. And it like I said, it's been this was back in July, so it's been a while since I've done that. So if you're interested, if you're watching this, it could be inside, outside, work related, non-work related. It doesn't really matter. Every situation is a unique opportunity to try to create something. So if you want to figure something out, get a hold of me. Another perk or pro, somebody at work, a manager, an old manager of mine, knows the person that does those, pardon me because I can't remember what they're called. They're like tourist brochures. They have like maps and where to eat, how to do it. basically, actually funny, it's kind of like a paper version of what I'm trying to do with Klugh's Good Stuff. And I never really kind of connected that dot until I was approached and was, yeah, that is like more or less the same. Anyway, there was an opportunity to get one of my pictures into Big White. And unfortunately I missed the boat on that. The emails they were going into my junk box and I wasn't getting them in time, and I hate emails sometimes. It's great when it works great, but you don't know when it's not working great. So anyway, we're gonna explore that into the future because he does have other guides that he creates, and even though it's not necessarily gonna be a paid gig that I would like, one of the offers on the table is advertising space. So perhaps we can work something in there where I can put Klugh's Good Stuff in there somehow, and not to get too far ahead of myself, it might even be an opportunity to find clients or maybe even work with him in some manner to grow Klugh's Good Stuff. But again, I haven't even met the guy. We've only had a few odd emails, so we'll see where that goes. Another really cool project that got started up is it's called Okanagan's Foodie Tours. And I offered to do basically a food tour thing for Klugh's Good Stuff. However, recently she's been a little bit busy or something, and it's been kind of caught up in the delays. And this is where, as I'm learning how to price and get clientele, that deposit is extremely important. I get why videographers and video marketers are out there. They don't do anything until they get a deposit. And that deposit, its number one goal is to ensure the other party is going to be willing to commit, because too many people, and if you're watching this, I've had too many people say they're going to want to do something and then get cold feet and bail out. And that is what I think is right now my single biggest hurdle to doing this videography. Yeah, I got things to learn, I got things to systemize, but I'm willing to want to do that. But if everybody else is chicken shit, to put it in another way, intimidated by the workflow and what it takes to create awesome videos, it's no wonder why they say, professionals like to work with professionals. It's because shit gets done. So yeah, other than that, I think I've covered what I needed to, and I hope you enjoy these. I enjoy making them because I can reflect back on it, and it's all part of this story that it takes to, get to where I wish to hope to be one day. That's something that is missing. You always hear about the millionaire or the success story, and you don't see the struggles behind it. And this is a unique opportunity for me to literally be from ground one, as you've seen from the beginning, to document this. So I like them, and I like getting out here and finding opportunities to do this. All right, guys, before this gets a little too rambly, have yourself a good one. I look forward to creating the next one. Don't know when that's going to be, but I'll be busy, and in the meantime, take care.